Hey y'all, it's that mother effing podcast back again with another review, recap, prediction for Power Book 2 Ghost Season 3, Episode 8. All right, let's get right into it. Sax died. Josie, you've been wanting that forever. He's gone.
About
However,
time.
okay, you're happy he's gone. First of all, I felt a bittersweet moment. He is one of like the longest people on Power, so he kind of brings it back to the beginning for us more than Tyreek does. Like when we think about Tyreek, I feel like we think about like the newer Power. You know what I'm saying? When it took just like a total different turn where it became all about Tyreek. Sax was in it when it was about Ghost and Angela. I
Right.
did feel a little bit of a way. But let me say this. Even though Sax died and that's supposed to be like an impactful death, I'm going to be honest with you. To me, the whole scene wasn't impactful.
It was
Like,
trash. It definitely was trash. The way he died was garbage. I was like, bro, y'all could have did something way better than that.
Yeah, to a
right,
proper OG, they could have done something a lot better. Like we
right.
all kind of thought that it would be Davis's brother that would do it, but it could have been a lot more better than just the way it was and all that. Because I mean, we kind of predicted everything anyway, so they could have threw a little curveball or something out there. But
Right. I just feel like it could have been more, there could have been more of a climax. And I really don't feel that we got that. I feel like, okay, he jumped in a car. I'm sorry, David's brother jumped in a car with Sax, put the gun to his head. We're like, oh, okay. Then they get to the bridge or whatever it is where they go and he's got the gun to his head. And first of all, one thing I would say that I did like was that the brother played no games. He just did it. It wasn't like one of those like you had time to talk him out of it. Like he was, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing this. He had no issue with it. He did it. No problem. I like that, but however, I just felt like you would have been something more. Like give us something to lead up to. Like just him saying, "Oh, Tyree, I know where your mother and your sister are." Like well, apparently he does too, in a sense. If he can get his grandmother to his mother and his sister, do you think he really is concerned that you know where they are?
Tamika
And-
Right.
Washington knows. The other lady, Tamika Washington knows. I
Yep.
think
Right,
she was the one that set everything up with them too. Also,
right.
Do y'all think the scene would have been better if Tariq was the one that killed him? Y'all think that would have been some shit that threw everybody off? Like, damn, Tariq killed
Well, yeah, because I feel like there would have been more of a dialogue there that gave us a climax. You know what I'm saying? Like, there just would have been like a conversation that would have been had that would have been like, oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And there wasn't. Like, with Sax being killed by Theo, even though, like, it it brought us full circle with Davis, we didn't care about that as much. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It just,
it kind of gave a purpose of looking into the case of Theo Rollins throughout the entire series. Why Sachs was doing that, why Davis was so concerned about it. It kind of just brought us into why they kept on bringing this stuff up. The reason why, because he was going to kill Sachs at the end of the day. He was the one that was going to kill him.
right,
So,
right.
no. I have a question. Do you think this stuff is going to fall back on Davis?
I don't know who it's going
Okay.
to fall back on at this point because I'm wondering how are they going to, dispose of the body? Are they going to put both bodies in different places? Like, what are they going to do? Because if they leave it together, then okay, we're letting, it be known that Theo did it. But if they do it in two separate places, then they don't know exactly what happened to Sax. And now it's either Tyreek did it, Davis did it, or one of the Taharas did it.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I was like, damn, I wonder who they're gonna fall back on because you can't necessarily say it's gonna fall back on Davis because his brother killed himself. And if it was just a hit, then his brother wouldn't have killed himself. He would have just killed him, and it'd have been what it was. But now you got to look at it and be like, damn. So who is it really gonna fall back on?
That's
You
the
know what I'm saying?
and they're gonna look at all the main characters that Jazzy just mentioned. They're gonna look into all of them,
Right.
Right.
Jenny and Blanca.
And they're gonna know that it was one of them, and they're gonna feel responsible.
Right.
Hmm.
And Blanca may even take this real personal, you know, more
Hey,
than Jenny.
I'm gonna say for real though, both of them is stupid as hell. They whole move on this last episode was dumb as hell.
Yeah, it
Like,
was.
why would you show or let little mama come in the car, let the window down so everybody can see? Not Kane to see.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
Stupid.
yeah. That's dumb right there.
right. But
That's
they just were being too happy that they finally got a win, you know. But yeah, no, I agree. I agree with that. Um, since we brought up them pulling Effie out and Percy and Lauren, um, Kate and Effie finally got together. We knew that they would. Like, at least I
yeah,
kept on saying it. Like, I knew that
I
they
wasn't
would get
surprised.
together.
I was surprised.
And they hooked up more than once on this episode. Twice. At the beginning and at the end. So this goes to show
Yep.
us that they're gonna be lusting after each other. Like they're gonna be hanging out, being together, and now Tariq knows.
And plus, in episode 9, it looks like Kane is gonna be playing her attorney or something, right?
Right.
They sit across from each
Right.
other.
And I'm like, how did he get in to do that?
Right,
Um,
right.
uh,
Come on, man. They gotta know what he looked like. How he get in to do that?
Yeah, that was a little bit of a. I don't know. That was kind of dumb. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That was kind of. I don't know why they wrote it like that, but
it
hey,
probably could not be around or something. I don't know. Or any of
They do a
it.
lot of reaching.
Yeah, it's definitely a violation.
Yeah, they do a lot of reaching. It's like, okay. All right. Um, so what did y'all so we kind of talked about before about Effie being set up and how, we were thinking possibly that she may be set up, but it's not going to be set up for her to go to jail, which was what happened. They set her up, but they never intended on her to, be in jail. What did y'all think of that?
I felt like it was a necessary move and it was a smart move for them. The reason why, because they knew the feds were coming. I think Tariq and Monet both knew they were coming, so they had to come up with a game plan. And and I remember Monet saying not to let Effie know this, not to know Effie know that, not to let her know this, not to let her know that. So I felt like it was a smart move. They had to have somebody who was kind of like on the outside a little bit about what's going on involved for this to really happen like that. But it went through pretty smoothly.
I
Everything
agree. It definitely was a smart move. They was already on her anyway from the camera because the camera caught her looking at it.
exactly.
So they was gonna come for her either way it go.
Right,
But I
right.
wonder who. But I'm trying to figure out. I still been trying to figure this out. Who was the person that changed the cocaine from cocaine to sugar? Was it Tariq or was it Kane?
That sound like
I
Because
a
you
think
remember that was
Kane had anything to do with it.
oh yeah, Kane did.
Remember?
because you remember that was Kane. That was Kane's move from when him and Mecca was together
Yeah,
to
last
change
episode.
they shit to the sugar. And I'm like,
Right.
damn. So
And
I
I'm
wonder
sure that that
did
was
his mama.
Tariq. I'm
But
sure that was Tariq.
How did Tariq even find that out though? You know what I'm saying? Because how would he know to do that when that was what Kane did him
Because
with?
because they spoke about it. He knew that that happened.
Or Monet could have just
See, I
said,
don't remember them. I don't remember them doing that. I thought it was like more, yeah, like what you saying. Maybe Monet told Tariq to move that Kane did with Mecca, and then they switched it. But
and
I
it's
could have
I don't think
sworn that
Kane is not that close with Tariq.
I could have sworn that Diana told talked to Tyreek about that. I don't know.
I think they did. I gotta go back to season two.
It could have, yeah, it could have been her. But I thought you was talking about like Kane. I was like, nah, Kane ain't gonna tell him shit because Kane don't even rock with
Nah,
him like
but
that.
Kane didn't do it. Nah, I
I
think it was
think
a conversation between Tyreek and Diana.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
that was definitely a smart move for them to kind of buy them some more time.
Yeah, it
Um,
was.
yeah, but
Well, I was happy that we had another episode without Noma again.
Facts. Facts.
coming though. She coming in the last 2 episodes. I bet.
Yeah,
I need.
she
Oh
definitely
yeah,
gonna be in there. I think
yeah.
they gonna have her in there more the next season if she don't die in this season. They have her in there more.
Yeah, she
Right,
probably
because
somebody.
next season they're gonna find out who the daughter is.
hmm And then I think they just, if this season goes on the way it's supposed to, they build up. They just build her up so she can be somebody. But hopefully it'll be over with because she really. We could
I,
do without her. Find another villain, man.
I feel like
Right,
it'll carry over.
right.
Whose man's is this? I know y'all remember that.
Who's that? Drew?
His
Yeah,
slow
coming
ass,
through.
bruh. This
Crying
idiot, bruh.
over Everett. You know what? Let me tell you something. When it comes to Drew, like I think it was Jay Mills that had brought this up before. I'm not sure where we was like, do you think that he would kill Monet? After seeing him these last couple episodes, Drew is so emotional that I could see him doing it because reacts off emotions all the time. But I don't think he's going to. But now I can see it because he's so emotional.
Honestly, I'm gonna make a bold prediction. I don't really think Drew's gonna make it. I think he'll make it to the finale, but he may not make it until next season, possibly because the Castillos are coming. After
I think they're going. I agree with Jamie Mills. I think they're gonna kill Drew off that way because
they're gonna try to set
like
him up. Definitely, I could definitely see that happening. I think I mentioned
yeah.
it earlier.
Unless Kane is able to protect him. If Kane able to protect him, then I can see it is what it is. But they gonna definitely gonna take another shot. He gonna get either shot or he gonna get killed. Something gonna happen.
Something gonna happen to Drew, and
Or
I don't
maybe it's
think he's
gonna
gonna
be Diana because she trying to leave. She asked Monet like, "Can I leave? Can I?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Monet's like, "No, you ain't going
right,
nowhere." So maybe
right.
it would be her.
I
I
think
don't know.
I think they
I
coming at.
believe that. I believe that too. It could, she could catch a stray bullet. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's
Yeah,
possible. You know how power do throw you for a loop and shit.
but she didn't.
Right.
But technically, she did not snitch on nobody yet. You know.
No, I don't think Diana gonna ever snitch. I don't think she gonna do that
Yeah,
Unless
unless
she's
she find
taking on
out.
the mother.
Yeah, and she find out that she Monet killed her father. Then yeah, I can see her snitching.
yeah. Then
Hmm.
at that point, yeah, yeah. But
Right.
Drew was on an emotional spiral right now, and usually people that's spiraling like that, that's going downhill, usually they don't last that long with power. It's
Right.
either
You're
Yep,
right.
make the dumbest decisions they make, man. Like,
yeah,
bruh's a fool.
it's like
Right.
either you found out being a rat, you snitching, or you're spiraling. Usually when that take place, usually you don't last that long.
Right. Right. You're right about that though.
So, what do
Right.
y'all think Diana's next move gonna be after that little scene that her and Monet had?
Ugh. I think well you saw the previews for episode 9. They think that they think that Tariq tried to set up Diana, so they may try to find out some more information about that. But
hmm
Right. I kind of have no thoughts on it, to be honest with you. Like, I really don't know what's going to happen. I'm kind of stumped, like
Yeah,
where it's going to right now when it comes to Diana.
yeah. I don't know either. It ain't no telling. I don't know if she gonna try to get the hell on down or if she gonna do something to make it to where she can leave. I don't know, man. Diana doing kind of acting like how her mama is for real. You don't know what she doing. She holding her cards to her chest, so can't nobody see what she doing.
exactly, exactly.
Do y'all think that the Westons are going to be able to pay back that money before they're found out?
Uh, that's a good question.
They better hope they can, cause Monet ain't finna play with them.
Ah,
She talking about she wanted her money the next day.
Right.
You know, like the next day where RSJ, he's like, okay, we got a payment plan, whatever. Monet's like, no, I want my money tomorrow. I want to cash this check
I got a
tomorrow.
question about RSJ for y'all. Y'all think RSJ got kind of like that ghost gangster type of thing going on, or you just think he a regular businessman?
I go back and forth with it because I see, the ghost in him, but then I also see the good guy in him.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like in that last episode, I kind of it seemed like he was kind of had some ghost like traits going on. I'm like, bruh, he might do some or get somebody to do something dirty to their ass if they don't pay his money back.
Exactly. He's gonna have to, you know. And I think he's kind of in the middle for being like, more like Ghost, and then being more like, a real legit businessman too. Also, so
So do y'all think Effie messing with Kane for her own benefit or because she really like him?
I'm thinking that she really like him. I'm thinking that anybody that shows Effie that they really care about her, or something like that, whether it's something real or not, I think that she's lusting after him right now.
I think part of the reason why, because that it was a scene where Kane paid off her tuition, and Effie was like, "What do you want back?" And Kane was like, "I have no expectations. I don't want nothing back." So she really, it really clicked with her, I guess, when he said that. They started hooking up after that. So she does fall for people that's really down for her and she can really trust. So Tariq is completely out of the picture now. Kane just walked right in.
Right. So I don't know, like I said before, I think that they would be great together, but I also think that they would be, horrible for each other. But I also think
Typical
that,
typical toxic relationship. Typical
yeah,
toxic.
facts,
You know what I'm
facts.
saying?
But I also think that it's more of a get back in reality, and she doesn't really realize that.
He has to get back for Tariq.
Yeah, I can see
Because
that too. I don't know if it'll be any other deaths. I think that was our biggest death that's gonna happen, which was something that we was waiting for. But I don't know. I don't know who else would be an impactful death unless
un-
Diana died. But
unless it's Drew or Diana, like we spoke earlier
What
about.
about Lauren though? Like, Kane just saw Lauren. Kane
yeah,
could
that
probably
too.
find a way to get to her. He finding some
Yeah.
way to get to Effie.
And on the sneak preview, we saw how Kane was pointing that gun at Braden. So I don't know. He might make Braden do it for real this time.
Real.
Mhm.
He may just have to do it at this point because he
Tariq
knows
may
that.
have to do it.
Nah, I think Kane is gonna do it because he really likes Effie, and he
You know
knows
Tariq ain't gonna
the
do it.
fact the fact that Lauren is still alive. That could really mess things up with Effie.
Hmm.
And I really think he really likes Effie, just like you just said. So I think he's gonna just go out and just do it himself. Figure out some way to do it himself.
I guess we'll see what
I
happens with that.
take out Lauren.
Right, right. Well, I guess we'll see what happens with that. I mean, we should definitely, I feel like this Lauren situation has to be done by episode 10. We should not be going into next season with this again.
For real. Yeah, it's got to
So,
be over with.
yeah. So let's definitely, hope that it comes to a good resolution. I mean, we still haven't got to the part where David said she has to go.
He has to
Hmm.
be talking about Lauren at this point.
Right.
Probably,
Unless he
probably
said,
Lauren. I don't think he's talking
About
about Effie. I wouldn't think he's talking about Effie, but I don't know.
right,
because Davis has found out about Lauren like this episode.
right,
He's gonna be like, she has to go to Reek. He's gonna
right.
say,
He
fine.
hasn't even had time to really even think about that.
Mhm.
Right. Which
With
nine times out of
everything.
10, he gonna actually make sure that he see her actually leave. I think Tarika actually make sure she leave this time. I don't
Hmm.
think he gonna kill her. I don't believe she gonna die.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed the video. Leave your thoughts, leave your predictions. Who do you think is going to die? What do you think about Kane and Effie's relationship? Let us know. Again, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and we're out. Bye.